Dolphins are jumping. Basketball on tap. Should be a great matchup today. Our starting lineups brought to you by Elevance Health, your lifetime trusted health partner for DePaul. Not just Aneesah Morrow. Darrione Rogers, 21.8 points a game. She had 36 against Miami. And Anaya Peoples, a transfer from Notre Dame, has been outstanding early for the Blue Demons. For the Terps, new look team, 9 newcomers. 14th ranked Maryland, home whites, DePaul, visiting Blues, and here we go. Second all-time meeting between these programs underway. Rogers, the junior, team's second leading scorer, about 22 a game. Allen, the feed, works down low for Morrow, her first 2.
Yeah, going right into Morrow early. You saw Maryland throwing a couple different defenders on there. Morrow staying patient and working for that inside seal position.
Phillips was set up with a nice seal down low, but it's out of bounds.
And here was the patience, a little high-low action. Jorie Allen noticing Morrow had that seal inside. And I like the patience there. They didn't have her early on, but Morrow kept moving. That's something Doug Bruno knows she has to do better this year, is get more creative with how to get open.
Terps a 3-game win streak. Delaware, Fordham, Davidson, and then the Baylor game. Over a nationally ranked team. Lone loss to defending national champ South Carolina. That's been it for them.
Yeah, and Diamond Miller was unable to play in that South Carolina game. Had a little bit of a knee injury. That was the only game she missed. So she is back in now and obviously had that huge game against Baylor. Nice feed down low, and Masonis hits the team captain. 4 team captains for Brenda Freeze, the Maryland legend, 2-time National Coach of the Year, won the 06 national title for the Terps. Peoples passing, look at Morrow's range. Came in, so the big thing is building that chemistry. There's one of the transfers, Myers, but so many teams are in that same boat right now in this new transfer portal world. So a lot of teams still figuring out what they're gonna look like a couple months down the road. Holmes hits from deep. Maybe that changes with Alexander's deep 3, but no, another back iron miss. Yeah, now and the rebound for Rimmer. Now 0 for 7 from deep. Peoples runs and lays it in. Some free throws, maybe that gets her going. Yeah, I mean, she scores a third of her points from the free throw line, especially when the team is struggling to shoot from the outside. That's how you want to get some confidence and rhythm going. Rimmer is struggling with the pressure. Does find Rogers, quiet so far. Kicks in the corner. Transition defense, but keeping Miller outside of that paint where she is almost unstoppable when she gets inside off of a drive. Brenda Freeze reminded us that Masonis played 39 minutes against Baylor. We asked her how the knee was, and I guess it's holding up just fine. ACL, big brace, left knee for Faith Masonis. Miller double team, needs some help. Briggs back for Diamond Miller. 4-3. Some spacing trouble there. 2 players posting up for Maryland in the same spot. Morrow, not just a great scorer. Has the play defensively, and the dime as well. To find themselves just down 5. Masonis on a pass for Miller, but again, unable to get going here. Aneesah Morrow. Here's Rogers. 6 field goals made, 6 assists first quarter. Trying to get free. Pass from Rogers. Morrow tries again. This one can't quite click from long range. It does allow Aneesah Morrow to play a little bit more on the perimeter. She just wants to make sure she's still crashing the offensive glass, an area she led the nation in last season, offensive rebounds. Pinzon is back in, running the show for Maryland. Myers, left elbow touch, the Princeton transfer. Ivy League Player of the Year last year for the Tigers, thinking about a 3, rattles it in. And that was another nice job of relocating after DePaul really crowding the paint on the drives. One of 2 Maryland players on the roster with 1,000+ career points. You see the 3-point numbers so far. What an addition she's been. Rimmer connects. Pinzon, USF transfer. Thought about a 3, and Alexander baseline too strong. Good pass, though, that's for sure, from Pinzon. Return pass, works down. Another chance for DePaul. Rogers. Everything but go down from deep. Lead at 8, despite DePaul's dominance today. at this level. Katie Benson, a Harvard grad transfer who graduated for Brenda Fries last year. So you love that Ivy League transition to Maryland.
And Myers, 5 games as a Terp, 5 games in double figures. Pins on, free for 3. Rattles it in again. Morrow trails, free from 3. This fires. Allen rebound on the baseline. Stick back for 2. With Miller out. Long rebound. Allen's got it at the free throw line. Aneesah Morrow running. Holmes thought about a 3. That's her spot, right wing. Hangs in the paint and hits. Could be a uniform malfunction. Sometimes that happens. Rogers lost it. Pinzan. And Maryland on the move here. Looking for a roll from 15 and gets it.
They're active on the defensive end, getting hands involved, allowing themselves to get out and get some easier ones on a day when they're struggling to knock down from the outside.
Pinzan leads the Terps with 5. Deep triple. Masonis runs the court well, but a pick instead for Darrione Rogers. Somehow Morrow is open. Quickness of the Blue Demons defensively has been a factor here.
Yeah, Doug Bruno said he feels like his team's half-court or quarter-court defense, as he call it, has been vastly improved. Typically, they've been a team that presses you for 40 minutes of the game full court, but with a little bit different personnel this year.
Wow.
They're pressuring full court less, but really locking in this half-court defense. It's been effective.
Last minute, 8-0 run for DePaul. Alexander defers into the corner for Sellers. Here is Morrow. Steps back. Baseline not this time. Sellers defensive glass for the Terps. Cook drives, hangs, and hits. Talk about anticipation. Masonis. Miller 5 to shoot. Spins through traffic. Tough shot.
She dribbled into the middle of the paint, gets the defender on her right shoulder and able to spin back. We'll see if that gets her going a little bit after missing about half of the first half with foul trouble.
Rogers, DePaul's second leading scorer, just 2 first-half points, 1 field goal. Well, feed the post and Allen scores. Peebles can't convert. Really good inbound set. Masonis has the rebound. Here's Miller in the open court for Maryland. Through traffic with a left, gets a roll. Here for the Terps. Miller step back 3. Back iron miss. Jorie Allen, the Indiana transfer, played 33 minutes against Miami. Had 9 points, 3 rebounds in that big win at Wintrust. The trailer here, it hits the 3. First 3 of the game. Only her second of the season. Rimmer, a steal. And a lay-in. Tough lefty shot. Allen stick back with the right. Can't connect. McDaniel offensive rebound for Maryland. And so far so good without Aneesah Morrow into the game. With her 3 fouls out most of this third quarter. Miller a track down, Skip Pinzan. On the near side, a 3. Much needed for Maryland. Sellers kicks into the corner. A missed 3 there from Cook. Masonis, and 1. Oh, pop for the rebound.
And again, you like that if you're DePaul. You stop Diamond Miller, but here they come on the other end. Freshman team making a bigger impact here in her sophomore year.
Pressure, rotation, Miller the steal. Another lay-in. It was a turn. Myers the steal. Hangs. Can't hit. And the rebound much needed for Allen. Out left pass. Morrow. She'll spin through traffic. Can't hit the and 1. Trying to make some noise here in the 4th. Passing for Morrow. Misses. Gathers. And 1. Morrow also set a single-season DePaul record last year for rebounds. Had 457 boards. So double-double threat at all times for DePaul. Maybe the 1 weak link, free throw shooting. Can't complete the 3-point play. Sellers in the corner. Miller from the free throw line. Can't click, in and out. People's defensive rebound for DePaul. You want them to settle things down.
They're so helter-skelter right now. They just had a bad turnover. There's nothing wrong with taking a deep breath and just slowing down for half a second.
Morrow's not slowing down. Hit the 3. Third 3 of the game. Aneesah Morrow is heating up. Miller other end. Scoop through traffic with a left, a miss. Masonis has it for Myers. Sellers rattles out from 10. Somehow didn't go down. Masonis just took it away from Aneesah Morrow. And 1. Faith Masonis. The want to down low.
had the surgery just back in January, already back out here, leaving it all out on the floor.
Morrow picks up her 4th foul. So 8:31 to go in the 4th, and she's heading out.
Over 8 minutes to go in this game. The nation's leading scorer back to the bench as the ball comes right to me.
He's had 27 rebounds in a game last year against Seton Hall. Single game, Big East rebounding record. What a talent. But not much you can do for Doug Bruno on the bench. Long way to go here. One-score game. Deep three and a miss there from Cook. Weak side rebound. And a battle for Sellers.
Deep three from Cook was the best look there when you have some really good outside shooters, so be smart about where your shots are coming from.
How about Cook's recovery defense?
We've seen her get into traps, force some deflections and steals. Really impressive minutes from the freshman.
See why she was a 4-star recruit. Masonis with a nice steal for Miller on the inbounds play. Wow. Rebound, the run out. Cook, hard foul. New career high for Gia Cook. Give her 9 points in their last game by 5. Cook slipped on defense, 9 on the timer. Peoples with 5. Left to the paint, hangs, blocked. Miller a piece of it. 2 to shoot. Rogers way off. Myers the rebound. Here's Sellers. Passing Masonis, gathers and scores. Timeout DePaul.
Starting on the defensive end that have changed the complexion of this game for Maryland.
Holmes for Rimmer across the timeline. Morrow's back in, partner with the 4 fouls. Rogers thinking 3. Finally. Not nearly as effective today offensively. Masonis for Myers. Nice give and go for 2.
Myers moves so well without the ball, not settling for how the defense is playing her. Just continues to move around to get that little give and go.
Reach and foul. 21 points in the lone loss for Maryland against South Carolina. Did pick up her 2nd foul a moment ago. 10 on the timer for Rogers. Rimmer with 5 to shoot. Trying to create the lefty. Weaves through traffic off the glass and in.
Not an easy finish. Getting to the other side of that lane and laying it up high over 3 Maryland defenders, and here she is with the steal.
Wow, doing it all, but Cook takes it right back. Miller, nice recovery. A 1-point DePaul lead here. We've gone back and forth in the second half. Miller, Cook, 3-ball. Too strong. Sellers a hand on the rebound. Morrow takes back the board. Here's Holmes.
You talk about choosing good shots. I thought Maryland missed Sellers wide open on a roll there the other end, and instead settled for another 3, which they haven't shot exceptionally well in this game.
Holmes through the paint and 1. Kendall Holmes, tough move through contact with a finish. Bumped by Cook.
She only played about 10 minutes per game last season, missed most of her freshman year with a knee injury, but that was a really tough bucket.
Big 3-point play for Kendall Holmes. Lead at 4 here in the 4th. Pinzan back into the game. Quick return pass from Miller. Pinzan can't click from 3. And Rimmer a battle. She's done it all for DePaul today. Morrow on the court, the 4 fouls.
You want to think some time and score here. That time Rogers pulling it out. Not a great attempt there. You want to be smart here.
Allen with a bailout. Holmes in the corner for 3. Clicks! Kendall Holmes taking advantage of her playing time with injuries in the backcourt for DePaul. And Brenna Freese has seen enough. Timeout Maryland. Huge 3 for Holmes. She's got 3 threes in the game.
Just the second ever meeting between DePaul and Maryland, last played in 2001.
Big possession. Diamond Miller. The handles, the contact, offensive foul.
Knowing personnel, knowing Miller loves to attack and get in that position.
4 fouls Miller. 4 fouls Morrow. Rogers with some contact. Wow. Morrow, let's see this a big call here. Who is it?
Masonis getting whistled with the foul. That's the bonus, so Morrow will go to the free throw line for 2.
Today, 19 points for the All-American. 27 double-doubles a year ago. But the free throw shooting. Mom went somewhere else, but second time around, second generation Morrow. That great athletic family goes to DePaul. She's been a huge star. Sellers hangs and hits. Beautiful shot from Cheyenne Sellers for Maryland.
Yeah, she really just soars through the paint, gets that hang time and gets it to...
Intense pressure. Quickness, good hands. Key part of DePaul's attack. Top of the basket for two for Sellers. Double figures for her today. Holmes, pressure. Sellers all over, baseline. It's out of bounds.
Oh, that Kendall Holmes had nowhere to go with it.
Miller plays the 4 foul. Sellers top of the key. Goes down. Shooter's touch.
She's feeling it. Nice ball fake. 1 or 2 dribbles. Ooh, nearly drew a charge there. Really close. A two-way player.
Myers tipped that one. Intended for Rimmer. Rogers other end. Answers with a huge three for DePaul. Second 3-ball for Rogers. Fireworks here. Rimmer another steal. She's been great today. Both ends of the court.
And this is where you want to pull it out. 2-possession game. Time is on your side. Good decision from the Blue Demons.
30 combined turnovers in the game today. Rimmer a 3-ball. Too strong in the corner. It's out of bounds.
Be smart about who's getting your looks here late in the game.
Doug Bruno told us pregame, 800 wins. So what? I'm going to keep going. I love it. Still a passion for coaching and teaching. Has done so well. 3 on the timer here. Rogers with 2 drives. Hangs, but can't hit. Rebound for Myers. It's a big miss. Sellers on the move. Miller thinking 3. Rattles out. What a battle. Miller in a 2-possession game. Myers, long 3. Too strong. Allen, big defensive rebound at the top of the key for DePaul.
DePaul has really continued to do a nice job on Diamond Miller, cutting off her drives and forcing other players to have to beat them.
High post touch, Jorie Allen. Under 2 to go in the 4th. Allen with the left, blocked by Miller. Great defense, Maryland. Masonis lose change. Myers on the move for Miller. Tough pass to catch in traffic, and it's tied up.
Getting it up ahead here.
Masonis inbound play. 2 points for Faith. Double figure scoring for her. Lead at 4.
The last couple of possessions, Morrow's been out on the perimeter. Now she's down low on the block. That's her bread and butter. Was wondering, when is she going to get back down on the block? There you have it, automatic 2 points.
22 game, the feed from Rogers. Traveling call.
Maryland going with their pressure here, which has been really effective in the second half.
Morrow drives in, too strong with the righty runner. Rebound for Miller. Under a minute to go in the 4th. Myers, the 1 more. Into the corner, deep 3. Rattles out somehow for Sellers. Masonis trying to keep it alive. Holmes has it for Rimmer, and there's an aggressive foul. What a talent. Rimmer. Big free throw.
Had been struggling a little bit on the season throughout this game. Some big ones here for Rimmer.
1 of 2, 45 ticks, 4th quarter. Miller drives, but can't hit. It's out of bounds. First of 3 games for each of these teams.
It's not necessarily her taking the shot, but they're so much more comfortable with her out there on the floor.
Holmes, nice overplay, comes to Myers, launches from 3 and hits. Second 3 of the game for the Princeton transfer. And a foul right away for Sellers. She's had a great game. Keke Rimmer, a double-double for DePaul today. 13 points, 12 rebounds.
Rule in the women's game last minute.
Myers in the corner, the set, but it's off the top of the backboard, not out of bounds, and Holmes has another rebound.
So to get back on track with the Miami win,
Each team here, 3 games, 3 days on the women's side after the men's event wrapped up.
Creighton with some top 25 teams. Of course, UConn, number 3, still undefeated.
Stellar steps back. Final moments. Back iron miss. Morrow does have a double-double.
She doesn't slow down.
Rebound. Never. So Morrow and Rogers combined for 34. Averaging more than 53 combined coming in. But it didn't matter. DePaul wins. For Kim Adams and the entire crew, as Dave Ryan saying, so long from Fort Myers. And thanks for joining us. A win for DePaul over Maryland, 76.